Welcome back, guys. We are headed to Hattiesburg. We left Las Cruces like 2 days ago, but we've had 2 short driving days. I haven't really been pushing it. And I don't really know how far we have to go. Let me get out here on the road and we'll take a look. Gotta be honest, guys, I don't feel that great today. I got the sniffles, so I don't know if this audio track is going to make it to the video or not. If it's not worth the hassle to edit all the sniffles out, I might just eliminate the audio track altogether. It might just be me driving with no commentary. But one of those out of the every once in a while out of the blue isn't going to kill anybody. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that was it. 12 hours. We can make it in one trip. It'd be a long video, but I don't know. We'll see. I really like the look of this truck with the black paint on the trailer. I might do something where I'm debating buying a trailer, but right now I don't have a custom paint job on my truck, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but okay. I don't know what these guys are all stopped for. Come on, Chevy. I wonder if that was a crash. Might have been. Scoot a little over farther to the right so I can see in that mirror whether it was a crash or not. I forgot what I was saying. A little shorter video today. I plan on making it 2 days instead of pushing it full 12 hours into one day. And well, we'll see where we go. Alright. I changed my field of view to 90 degrees just to give it a little bit different feel today. Just to see what it's like. I've been thinking about changing the field of view for a little bit now and it just popped into my head, so let's try it, see what it looks like. I'm really liking this graphics mod. Even when it's out here in the middle of nowhere. We're in, what, Texas? And, you know, the graphics here aren't that detailed because I'm looking at the mod portion of the map. But even in the mod portion of the map that on its own doesn't have much to look at, the graphics mod still looks really good. The roads, the clouds, the bushes, all that stuff. So I'm going to widen the field of view to get more of the view in. I wonder if the field of view will help me drive looking to the side a little bit better. I definitely need to buy myself another monitor or two. I'm running just one monitor right now for the game, and it'd be nice to have one of those gamer setups where I could have 3 monitors where the screen kind of wraps around me. That would be really awesome. Not yet, though. It's getting to be the end of August. I realized the other day that I've only got less than 2 weeks until Labor Day. All the kids are back to school. I'm starting to feel that push to ride my motorcycle more often, to get the last few rides in before the end of the riding season. I think I'm going to ride it to work tomorrow, but it seems like living in the north, I don't ride it as much as I like. I'm kind of a little jealous of those guys and girls who live down south who can ride their motorcycles year round. That would be really cool. But for me, that's not an option. I gotta put it in storage here in another couple of months or so. It's always kind of available for me. It's just in my garage at my house, but it's kind of like a mental putting it away. Once I decide it's too cold to ride, it's kind of difficult for me to pull it out just for one ride, just because of where I store it in my garage. So once I make that decision, I don't really pull it out if there's 1 or 2 nice warm days. So that's why I feel like I gotta get out there and ride it right now while I can, to get all the riding out of it while it's still warm. And this year has just been a weird year. Like, it rained a lot at the beginning of the year, the beginning of the summer, and then we went through a super hot spell. And I rode during that, but not as much as I would have if it was a little more comfortable. So now that the temperatures are down and it's not raining quite as much, it's perfect riding weather. That's a supermarket. Wow. Didn't even realize I had the pedal to the metal here. Not even looking at the speed limit. It says the speed limit is 75, but I probably shouldn't be going that fast. Oh, one of those, huh? Great. I'm gonna pull over here and take a look at the map real quick. Actually, let's get out of the map. Let's put the hazards on while we're just sitting here. Look at the map, see what my... Oh, I just gotta go around the block. Okay. Well, you know what? I will go around the block. I'll play their little game. These unexpected events on my route haven't really put me out too much. There's always been an easy way to get around it. Oh, you know what? I was going to go around the block, like through the town, but looks like I just have to take the exit and then get right back on. I wonder if that will get me past the event. Maybe not. It's right there, too. Just now noticed. So I will have to go around the block through the town. A little bit of a visual hiccup there. Being able to see through the hill. It's a little strange. Don't normally get that in this game. One thing I like about this part of the country is you can see forever. You can see the weather coming. That is so cool. There's some weird graphic stuff going on here. I kind of thought this would turn into a turn lane, but it didn't. Oops. Playing with my engine brake here while I'm at the stoplight. See if... I don't see an indicator anywhere that says it turns on. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Oh well, no biggie. So this is just an overpass. I gotta go through this. I gotta go over it. That's just an interchange over there. I gotta go to the next big road. I did not have any coffee today. That was really strange for me. Normally I'm a one mug a day kind of person, but today it just didn't work out. My wife is normally kind enough to make coffee for me at night, like prepare it at night so it's ready in the morning for me when I first walk downstairs. But she didn't do that today, which is no big deal. I mean, I can buy my own coffee. But the way my day worked out, I just never got a chance to make it to the coffee shop. So I just put it off and put it off and put it off, and then I wasn't willing to go out of my way to get the coffee. And then when I finally was willing, it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I just didn't feel like drinking coffee that late, so I haven't had coffee all day. Gotta peek at the map. Oh, okay. It is gonna be a nice gentle curve then. So I haven't had coffee all day. Now I got a bit of a headache, feeling a little bit miserable. Should have just had my coffee. I don't do product placements, by the way. Just give them a little scare. I'll get them out of the way. Well, that little event that made us go off the route, it was quite the little time thief. Well, we were going to have a short day today anyway. Might as well take a detour through Dallas. That is a different looking trailer. I wonder if that's a tarp trailer. One of those trailers with the frame, but it has tarp sides. It's a little strange that it looks like that. Today is Friday where I live, which makes tomorrow Saturday, but I still have to go to work tomorrow. Not too excited. I work Tuesday through Saturday this week. I have a weird schedule at my work, but I have a 3-day break coming up. I have off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday this week, so I am looking forward to getting through tomorrow. I already know I'm going to have a tough day at work tomorrow too, just the way things lined up with the schedule, but one more day of work and a 3-day break, I'll take it. Man, that would have been about 2 minutes at the most on the highway if I had just kept it going straight. Let's see if we can get around everybody. Take up some time. Well, I thought I'd be able to glide right by that truck, but man, he is taking off just as much as I am. Here I am, hung out in the left lane. There we go, finally. Now I can back it off a little bit. Get to within a couple of the speed limit at least. I think what I need to do when I finish dropping this load off is work my way back west. I really like driving out east, but I started thinking about the differences in the map and the scenery for these trips versus the ones out west that the actual game developer created. The maps out there are way more detailed. I should probably just stick to that end of the map on the west coast just to make things more interesting. These These jobs are money makers. I do like that, but I think those shorter jobs on the West Coast might actually be more interesting for you, the viewer. And I think rather than do a 4-day trip like this where everything looks like blah, I think I should focus more on getting those short trips out west where it's more interesting to look at least, where the maps are more detailed. So I think that'll be our plan after this drop off at Hattiesburg. We'll pick up a load going somewhere west, start making our way back out west. At least to Arizona, New Mexico, California, somewhere out there. Just gotta stop and take a photo real quick. Always makes a nice photo when I can catch it at the state line. Doesn't always happen, but it's nice when it does work out that way. And since we're in Louisiana, we're getting close to our stop. I don't think it was Shreveport. I think it was Monroe, if I remember correctly. And it looks like the speed limit stayed up to 75, so that's good. I don't really know what to think about when I think of Louisiana. I don't really associate it with much, except for the New Orleans Saints. Just, Louisiana's not on my radar. I mean, I've been to Mississippi, I've been to Texas. Like I said on a video a couple of days ago, I was in New Orleans one time, didn't do much while we were there in the port on a cruise stop. Louisiana is one of those states I'd probably be interested in going back to just to see what's down there, because I didn't really get much of a feel for it. Not enough time spent there to develop an opinion of the state. But I would like to go back. As soon as I jump into the left lane to pass a bunch of cars, my exit's gonna pop up. How much you want to bet? I guess that's not my stop. Thought it might be. Alright, I recognize that street layout on the GPS, so that means my next exit should be my stop. Not a very strong engine brake in this truck. think I might try out one of those mods where I get the CB radio. That was one of those things that they had. One of the mods I was looking at that had the CB radio had West Coast chatter. So that might be the one I look at for later if I'm going to be on the West Coast. Might be more interesting than just driving around in silence on these kind of days when I don't want to do too much talking. Let's see what this looks like. There is supposed to be a truck dealer in this town. Let me just take a look real quick. There is no gas station over by that truck dealer, so I think I'll stop and gas up real quick. If I can get in and out of there. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I'll go way out here so I don't block their whole view. While I'm gassing up. Let's hop out to do this. Sure. Oh, hit the wrong button. Let's take a screenshot while we're sitting there stopped. Jump out here. There's like literally no houses around here. It's like an industrial area over there. And no engine braking. So I just had to do it. Yeah, I know I'm in the fast lane, but my stop is up here on the left, so not my delivery point, just where I'm going to stop for the day. Somewhere up here. farther. See the big purple sign? I think that's a Volvo dealership. Yep. Just the layout of the building on the map with the dealership with the question mark icon in front and the parking and service icon in the back made me think it was a Volvo dealership. So we'll end the video here. I'll get some sleep. We'll pick it back up tomorrow. Finish our trip to Hattiesburg. See if we can do this. Yeah, I really set this one up wrong. No. I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but still, that was pretty... I made that more difficult than it needed to be. How about, let's see how far away I am. That's pretty good. Get all this turned off, we'll hop out, take one more photo, and look at the shiny side. Alright, I'm here to sleep. Till next time, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.